Once, in 1958, Martin Luther King Jr. was at a book signing event in New York. Suddenly, a woman attacked him with a knife, stabbing him directly in the chest. Later, doctors said that if the knife had moved just 1 millimeter, it would have cut his aorta and he would have died instantly. At that moment, the doctors told him, "Dr. King, if you had sneezed, you would have died." Later, in a letter, King wrote, "I thank God I didn't sneeze." This incident gave his life a new meaning. He said that after that day, he began to value his life even more and became more determined than ever to fulfill his mission. In another event, in 1956, during the Montgomery bus boycott, Martin Luther King Jr. was only 27 years old. He was receiving threatening phone calls every single night, sometimes 30 to 40 calls a day. One night, past midnight, another call came. "We're going to bomb your house, and we're going to kill your family." Shaken and exhausted, King went into his kitchen, sat at the table with a cup of coffee, and began to pray. As he prayed, he felt a deep inner voice saying, "Stand up for justice. Stand up for truth. And lo, I will be with you until the end of the world." King said this was the turning point. Another event is about April 1963. Martin Luther King Jr. led peaceful protests in Birmingham, Alabama, a city known for extreme segregation and brutal police tactics. He was arrested and put in jail for leading nonviolent demonstrations. While in his narrow cell, with scraps of paper and even the margins of newspapers, he wrote one of his most famous works. In this letter, he responded to white religious leaders who were criticizing him for creating trouble. He wrote words that still echo today. "Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere." This event showed that even behind bars, his voice could not be silenced. Instead, it became stronger and inspired the entire civil rights movement. Once he asked his mother, "Why can't I play with the white children?" And the answer was simple and cruel: segregation. But instead of hate, Martin chose a different weapon: love. He studied the words of Mahatma Gandhi, learning that nonviolence could shake empires. April 4, 1968, Memphis, Tennessee. A man steps onto the balcony of the Lorraine Motel. Moments later, a gunshot tears through the evening air, and with that sound, the voice of a dreamer falls silent. That man was Martin Luther King Jr. But to millions, he was far more than a man.